Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I wanted to show you how to make crock pot oatmeal. Now this is really great on the weeknights, well weekdays, but you can make it ahead on the weeknights before you go to bed, and then in the morning you wake up, you have nice hot oatmeal ready to go. So it's really nice, especially in the winter months when it's cold outside and you want something hot and comforting, but also quick and easy. So what I normally do with this is I will go ahead and get my mini crock pot here, and I put all my ingredients in there and start that on low before I go to bed, and it will cook for 8 hours. And then when I wake up, well, actually Nathan is usually the first one to wake up, so he'll get his portion out of it and then just turn the crock pot on to warm, and then when I get up I'll take mine out and go ahead and turn it off. So to get started, oatmeal, obviously. So just old-fashioned oats for this. You wouldn't want to use something like a quick cooking oat because it'll just get too bloated. You're going to do 1 cup of oats. And this is my 3rd cup measure. I just use the 3rd cup because that's how much sugar I'm going to end up putting in. So it's just easier that way. So my oats. And then, like I said, sugar. A 1/3 cup of brown sugar is what I like to use. Now you can vary this, of course, to your tastes. I don't necessarily pack it, I just kind of eyeball it. You can use honey instead, or agave nectar, whatever you want. If you prefer your oatmeal not sweetened, you don't have to sweeten it. It's just a preference. And then I like to add in some cinnamon as well. I probably end up doing a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And at this point, I will get a fork, if I grab a fork, and go ahead and just mix that up. And then you could also add other spices in here as well. You could add ginger in here. You could add nutmeg. If you wanted to make like a chocolate oatmeal, you could add cocoa powder in here. You could add peanut butter. There's so many variations that you can make on this. It's so nice and easy. And then I also like to add in apple. So I will peel an apple, cut out the core, and then just go ahead and add that in. Now, the thing with this is it's really tasty. Actually, the first time I made it, my husband said that it tasted like apple pie. But because the apple is cooking so long in there, excuse me, because it's cooking so long in there, it kind of gets mushy. It's, I wouldn't say exactly applesaucey, but it does get mushy. It does kind of meld in with that. So if you don't like that, if you want it to have a firmer texture, then what I would say is to go ahead and have your apple ready, but just put it in at the last minute. Like while you're getting everything in your bowl, just put it in and mix it in then, because then it will maintain some of that crispness. And then I also like to add some dried cranberries in there just for an extra little pop of flavor. If you wanted, you could even add nuts in here. The nuts would get a little bit more mushy as well, but they would still give you a different texture. So all of that, and then my water. Now your water, this is going to be something that you're going to want to play around with how much you want. You want to do anywhere from 1.5 to 3 cups of water. And the reason that I say that you're going to want to play around with that is just based on how loose you like your oatmeal. So if you like your oatmeal very dense in the morning, you're going to want to go more towards the 1.5. If you like it more liquidy, then you're going to want to go more towards the 3. Our kind of range for what I like to keep us in is like a 2.5 cup. So that is everything for this. So this is just gonna sit here all night and get ready to go. Now, today, or for tomorrow morning, I guess I should say, I'm gonna do bananas and cream with this as well. So the flavoring doesn't just end here. You can also add flavors in the morning, but you can still prep that as well. So you can still do this step ahead also. So I have one banana that I cut up here. And of course it's for me and my husband, so 2 jars here. I use my mason jars for everything, if you haven't figured that out yet. And then I also have some heavy cream that I'm gonna put in here because I like my oatmeal creamy. I don't know if that's everybody's thing, but I like it creamy. So that's gonna be for the morning. And of course, because it's got the cream in there, I'm gonna set this in the fridge overnight while this cooks, and then in the morning I'm gonna open this up, put my oatmeal in there, and it's gonna make this delicious, yummy banana cream kind of oatmeal. There's a ton you can do with this. You can do blueberries, you can do strawberries, raspberries, any fruit that you like. But this is a quick and easy way to get yourself a healthy breakfast, a hot breakfast, and not miss out on any of the flavor. Now, one more thing. We are taking votes for our videos in February. Last week, I had you voting on whether or not you would like to see baked ziti or Alfredo sauce. This week, your choices are shakshuka, which is a breakfast dish in a tomato sauce, or Nathan's over medium eggs. So please vote. Whichever one gets 5 votes first will be your second video of February.